Hello, hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yes, also I am fine. Thanks for asking.
Good.
So,
Flora,
okay,
and your name?
my name is Prakash and I am from India.
Hi. Where in India do you live?
Okay, I am living in Odisha. Odisha is a state of India.
Okay, I don't know it. I don't know
Okay,
it. I
yes,
live in Johannesburg, in South Africa, a long way from India.
okay. Yes, I have heard so many times. Yes, I know
Yes,
little. Yes.
good.
So, what do you do?
So, well, I've been a teacher for many, many years.
Okay,
Okay. And what do you do?
okay. Also, I am a working person. I am working as a clerk in a private college, and it has been almost 2 years I have been working over there.
Yes, in a private college, did you say?
Yes, I told you private college.
Okay, yes, okay. And school, when you
Hmm.
finished high school, did you
Okay,
study something? Did you study something or did you go immediately to work?
okay. So after completion of my study, I went over there.
Okay. And what did you study?
Okay, actually, I have done BA, Bachelor of Arts.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And what was your major?
Okay. When I was reading, my major subjects were history, political science, English. So this kind of subject I was reading at that
Nice.
time. Yes.
Very good.
But
Okay.
yes.
Yes.
Okay. And you know that I am around the bend about this language. I am crazy about this language. So that is why I am using such kind of platform in order to improve my communication skills.
Good. Good.
Yes.
It will help you. It will improve.
Okay. Yes.
Have you been on this platform before?
No. Actually, this is
Is
my
this
first demo class.
Oh, welcome.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
That's lovely.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So to show you a little bit how it works. Okay?
Yes.
I want to show you what you can do. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
on Cambly, we can talk. We can have free conversation about
Okay.
any subject, okay, that interests you or that's happening in the world, anything.
Okay.
There are also many, many Cambly lessons. The lessons are all to improve conversation, okay, to
Okay.
improve spoken English. So everything we do is to improve your spoken English. So we can do lessons, we can read articles, okay, any articles that have happened in the news, any topic.
But ma'am, I want to ask you something because as you know that
Sure.
this is the first demo session, so I
Yes,
want to ask you
please
some questions. Yes, I do
ask
have
me
ample of,
whatever you want.
okay. So I do have ample of question to ask you. So I have decided to ask you three questions. Because as you I do have a YouTube channel. Okay, so on my YouTube channel, I am posting different kinds of videos regarding how to improve communication skills and spoken English. Okay, so this
Okay.
kind of videos have been uploaded by me on my YouTube channel. So what I was thinking about that, I want to ask you three more questions. That what is the
Yes.
easiest way to improve our communication skills spoken English? So I want to know from you that as a native speaker, so it would be better for me if I will ask you something regarding spoken English communication skills. So how to develop our communication? So please
Okay.
suggest me
So
something.
I believe that the best way to
Hmm.
develop your spoken English, first of all, is to speak. You have to immerse yourself, you have to
Okay.
surround yourself in the language. So,
Hmm.
to do that, you need to speak as often as possible, especially to native speakers. Because
Okay.
when you speak to English speakers from other countries, you get different pronunciation, different
Mhm.
words, different way of speaking. So, to speak as often and as possible to have that communication. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
And then to read. Okay. Read
Yes.
English, read out loud if you can. Hear yourself say the words. Okay. So you're
Okay.
listening to yourself and you're reading. When you read English, anything. You could read a book, you could read something on the internet, an article, you could read a blog. You know what a blog is?
Yes, yes, I know. Yeah.
A blog. So you could read a blog of someone who traveled somewhere, because that is everyday English. It's not
Mhm.
academic English only at the university. It's everyday spoken English. And it will improve your language, your grammar, your spelling, and your speaking. Okay.
Okay.
So reading, speaking first of all, and
Okay.
listening. You need to
Yes.
listen to English. So it's to listen. If you like YouTube, something you enjoy on YouTube, listen
Okay.
even to short videos in English. Okay, listen to them carefully. Try, try after you've listened carefully to stop that video and try to write down what you heard. Then watch it again and see if you remembered everything. Then
Okay.
you will know if your listening skills are good, because listening skills are very important in
Yes.
communication. It's not just about speaking, you need to listen to the person. So,
Yes.
so that is also important. Watch TV series, okay? If you like
Okay.
short, not long movies, short series in English. So you're listening, you're hearing the
Mhm.
words, try to
Okay.
understand them, even
Mhm.
if you begin with subtitles, okay? But
Yes.
out of all the things, the listening, the hearing, the speaking, the reading, the most important is to speak as much as possible. And it doesn't matter if you make mistakes, because we
Okay.
learn from those mistakes.
Yes,
It's
absolutely. Yeah.
better to speak with mistakes than no speaking at all. So
Okay.
the important thing is to surround yourself as much as possible in the language. One other thing that you can do, which is
Okay.
not difficult and nobody even knows you're doing it, but if you're even at home or at work and you want
Mhm.
to do something, you think, I'm going to go and walk outside, or I'm going to the kitchen to make coffee. Think the words. When you're in your mind thinking, I'm
Mhm.
going to go and do that, think
Okay.
in English words. You
Mhm.
don't have to speak to yourself, but in your mind you say, I'm going to go to the kitchen now and make coffee, but
Okay.
in
Okay.
English.
Mhm.
Okay, not in
Mhm.
other languages. No, okay? Because if you do it in English, then your mind is using the English. You are surrounding yourself in it.
Okay, but
It helps.
what? Yes,
Mhm.
but you know that in initial stage and these days also, whenever we want to speak in English, first of all, what we are facing that first of all we are thinking about our mother tongue. After that, we do convert into in
Yes,
English. Okay, this kind of
yes,
problem we are facing. So how we will stop thinking in our mother tongue, and how we will like develop our thinking process in English only, because at the same time if we will think in our mother tongue, then it is not possible to speak English at the same time. Okay, so how
yes.
to stop thinking our mother tongue, how to think directly in English?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say to you. So when you're thinking to yourself about something, start short. Something
Okay.
that you're going to do after the lesson. Think
Mm-hmm.
in your mind. At first, you have to really work hard, okay? Because
Okay.
you have to
Okay.
remember. You think
Mm-hmm.
in your mother tongue and then think, no, no, no. What do I want to do in English? Think of it in English and go and
Okay.
do it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you
Okay.
say, okay, now I must go start working. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it in English. Think the words in English. And
Okay.
it's obviously, it is common. I mean, you will use your mother tongue, you will try to translate. Sometimes the translation is not correct. You know, there are many words in English that have the same meaning, different
Okay.
words, and
Mm-hmm.
only some of those words fit that sentence. But you
Okay.
will learn which words are correct in which context,
Okay.
which
Okay.
sound better.
Yes.
But it
Yes.
will come in time.
Okay,
Okay?
okay. Thank you. Yes. And I do have one more question to ask you before ending this
Yes, sure,
conversation. Yes. Okay.
sure.
I have been asked so many times, plenty of times to one particular question that without using like fancy words, without using grammar, sentence structure, one can speak English without using grammar or sentence structure or vocabulary, something like that.
Yes, I believe that the more you speak, the grammar
Okay.
will come, the sentence structure will come, and
Okay.
as you advance and you learn new vocabulary, you
Okay.
will improve. Also, when you learn a new word, if you're reading something, there's a word you don't understand, you translate it, you try to understand it, write it down in a sentence. It's
Okay.
much easier to remember how you use the word if you've written it in a sentence than if
Okay.
you just have lists and lists of vocabulary. You're not going to remember all those words. And then you won't know how to use them because some words are spelled the same, sound the same, and have different meanings. So that
Mhm.
gets confusing in English. So it's
Yes, yes.
very important when you learn a new word, put it in a sentence. Sometimes
Mhm.
a student will ask me, what does a word mean? And I'll
Okay.
ask them, where did you see the word? What was the sentence? Then I can
Okay.
tell you the meaning because they have different meanings. You know,
Mhm.
if I say, for example, I know we
Okay.
only have short time, but let me just show you, for example, this word, wrap. We don't pronounce the W is silent. Okay. Now a wrap can be, or if I say I'm going to wrap a present, it means I put paper over as a gift for someone.
Okay.
Okay, I've
Yes.
wrapped it. A wrap can be something I put over my shoulder to keep warm. Or a
Mhm.
wrap can be flat bread that we put filling inside, roll up, and eat it. Now,
Okay.
there's three completely different meanings of the same word.
Okay.
Okay, so it's important to put in a sentence to
Okay. Okay.
understand how to use it.
Okay.
All
Thank you.
right.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Okay.
It was pleasure talking with you. Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Lovely to talk to you. Bye. Bye.